Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wonder Garden channel. To give all of you more options for caring for orchids at home using natural methods, in today's video, I will continue sharing an organic fertilizer formula. This fertilizer is especially suitable for orchids after flowering. Not only does it help the plant recover quickly after the flowers fade, but this formula also helps supplement the nutrients needed to stimulate the plant to produce more flower spikes, helping the flowers bloom evenly, strongly, and maintain continuous blooming ability over time. With my experience caring for orchids after blooming, today I will go choose clearance orchids that have already finished flowering from stores, with extremely affordable prices that anyone can buy. This is one of the orchid plants I selected from the store. I bought each plant for $2. Let us care for the orchid plant together and help it bloom again. First, we will gently remove the outer plastic pot. At this stage, the entire orchid root system will become more visible, helping us easily inspect the real condition of the plant before beginning the care and recovery process. You can see that the base of the plant is currently surrounded by a large amount of old moss. Therefore, the next step we need to do is completely remove all of this moss from the orchid base. Moss is a growing medium that retains moisture very well and is commonly used in industrial orchid cultivation or professional greenhouse environments. However, when bringing the plant home for care, if too much moss continues surrounding the base of the plant, the root system can very easily remain excessively moist and poorly ventilated. This is also the reason many orchids develop yellow leaves, root rot, or weakness after only a short period, even though the plant initially still appeared healthy. In addition, a moss layer that is too thick also makes it difficult for us to inspect the actual condition of the root system inside, especially roots that have already been damaged or have started rotting. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Next, I will trim the roots neatly. After removing the old growing medium, we can clearly see the condition of the roots. Not all roots are healthy. Some are mushy or shriveled. If they are not treated, they can hinder the development of new roots. Therefore, I will trim away the damaged roots, helping the plant focus nutrients on stimulating the growth of healthy new roots. Trimming old weak roots not only helps the plant avoid carrying weakened roots, but also encourages the development of healthier new roots. These new roots will absorb water and nutrients more effectively, helping the plant recover quickly after repotting. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After completely removing the old moss and trimming damaged roots, we need to thoroughly rinse the entire plant again with clean water. This step helps completely remove dirt, rotten residue, remaining moss, and damaged root fragments still attached around the orchid root system. In addition, cleaning the root system also helps limit fungal diseases and bacteria still remaining on the plant after the treatment process. When rinsing, you should use a gentle stream of water and rinse very carefully around the base and between the root gaps to avoid damaging the remaining healthy roots. To treat the orchid plant, I will use 3 garlic cloves. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that is effective in killing bacteria, fungi, and repelling pests. It is a natural way to keep orchids healthy without chemicals. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. Add 500 milliliters of clean water, close the lid, and blend the mixture completely. After blending, the garlic water will have a characteristic smell, signaling that the allicin has been activated. To make the solution have a suitable concentration, I will dilute this garlic water with another 500 milliliters of clean water. At this point, I have obtained a useful garlic water solution. Soak the entire orchid root system in this garlic solution for 10 minutes. While soaking the plant, I will use soft cotton soaked with the garlic solution to gently wipe all of the orchid leaves. Wiping the leaves with garlic water helps clean dirt, supports disinfecting the leaf surface, and limits fungal diseases attached to the plant. In addition, cleaner and more airy leaves also help the plant photosynthesize better, thereby supporting the recovery and development process of the orchid. Allicin in garlic has antibacterial, antifungal, and natural insect-repelling properties. Wiping the leaves with garlic water helps protect orchids from mealybugs, thrips, and mold, common threats to orchid plants. After 10 minutes, I will remove the orchid plant and place it in a dry location for 1 day, so the cut surfaces can dry completely. After 1 day, I will begin replanting the orchid. Today, I will use a ceramic pot like this. Then, I will use foam to line the bottom of the orchid pot. The foam helps improve airflow at the bottom of the pot, preventing water accumulation, the main cause of root rot in orchids. It also helps stabilize the roots and keep the plant steady inside the pot, preventing shaking while new roots develop, helping the plant adapt quickly to the new environment. Next, I will use pine bark as the new growing medium for the orchid. Pine bark is one of the best growing media for orchids because it retains moisture without causing waterlogging while keeping the roots airy. The porous and airy structure of pine bark retains oxygen in the growing medium, creating ideal conditions for healthy root development. It also has mild antibacterial properties, reducing harmful fungi and bacteria in the pot. When adding pine bark, I will not compact it too tightly, leaving space for the roots to develop. This growing medium also helps orchids absorb nutrients better, while maintaining sufficient moisture without causing root suffocation. Now, I will cover the growing medium with a thin layer of moss. This moss layer retains moisture for the roots, especially during hot and dry days, while ensuring the roots do not become suffocated. I will only use a thin layer, not too thick, so the roots still receive enough oxygen and light, avoiding excessive moisture that could lead to fungal problems. Next, I will bend a metal rod to create a clip that stabilizes the orchid plant, helping prevent the plant from shaking when there is wind or during watering. To supplement nutrients for the plant, I will prepare another fertilizer solution. I will use bananas. If you have overripe bananas like these, do not throw them away because they are extremely useful for orchids. Cut the bananas into small pieces. Bananas are very rich in nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and trace elements like calcium and manganese, all of which promote healthy development. Especially, potassium stimulates flowering and improves plant health, encouraging more frequent and longer-lasting blooms. Next, I will use ginger tea to care for the orchid after flowering. Ginger tea contains essential nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium, supporting strong orchid development. Potassium strengthens plant health, especially during root and flower development, while phosphorus and magnesium support tissue and bud formation. I will add 3 ginger tea bags. Add 500 milliliters of hot water and steep for 3 hours. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After 3 hours, when the water has cooled completely, I will filter out the residue and keep only the nutrient-rich liquid. Continue diluting the solution with 1 liter of clean water. Step 1. Using liquid fertilizer from bananas and ginger tea helps orchids recover quickly after flowering by providing essential nutrients such as potassium, phosphorus, and magnesium from bananas, together with the antibacterial and antifungal properties of ginger. Both ingredients stimulate root development, strengthen immunity, improve flower quality, and encourage continuous healthy blooming. After that, soak the orchid pot in this water for about 20 minutes. Soaking helps the roots have more time to absorb nutrients. Step 2. Pour this liquid fertilizer into a spray bottle. Then, mist the entire orchid plant. Spray thoroughly on both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves. Misting with this banana and ginger tea fertilizer helps orchids recover after flowering by nourishing the leaves and stems, promoting photosynthesis. The antibacterial and antifungal properties of ginger also help eliminate dirt, pests, and prevent leaf diseases. Step 3. Wipe the orchid leaves clean after misting with this banana and ginger tea fertilizer to remove dirt, pests, fungal infections, and water droplets, reducing the risk of disease. This helps strengthen photosynthesis, improve nutrient absorption, and accelerate recovery, leading to continuous blooming. Apply these 3 methods about 1 to 2 times per month for your orchid plants. After soaking for about 20 minutes, remove the pot and place it in a location with plenty of light. Results after 3 weeks. You can see that the orchid plant has already started developing many new roots at the base. These green young root tips are signs that the plant is recovering very well. Not only that, the leaves have also become firmer, greener, and no longer weak and soft, like at the beginning. This proves that when treated properly, maintained in an airy environment, and supplemented with suitable nutrients, orchid plants can completely recover strongly even after becoming severely weakened before. Results after 6 months. From a weak orchid plant that had almost lost vitality, the plant has now become much more lush and healthy, with a strong root system and especially producing large, beautiful, vibrant flower spikes like these. This shows that as long as you care properly, patiently observe, and understand the needs of the plant, your orchids can completely recover and grow healthily again. What do you think about this orchid care and recovery method? If you found this video useful, do not forget to press like, subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel, and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss upcoming videos sharing extremely useful orchid care tips.